Breaking news! Yeah.
He's one of our very own spies who steals from you when he flies. I speak of Brinton, Sam Brinton, and he likes his luggage stolen, not stored. Got one laugh. New internal documents reveal Sam Brinton, Biden's sticky-fingered ex-nuclear energy official, was traveling on a secret taxpayer-funded trip when he allegedly stole a woman's suitcase and contents worth nearly $4 grand in Nevada. Yep, he's like a non-binary double agent, putting the bond in bondage. No fan of wordplay here, huh? Oh, man. And you and me paid for the whole trip, the whole thing. Brinton's Vegas trip happened in summer 2022, but it wasn't until December when he was charged with grand larceny. And he lived high on the hog, metaphorically, staying at a Hilton on the Vegas Strip and racking up almost $2 grand in charges that we, again, ended up paying for. One could say he lived like a king and a queen. So he was on some sort of top secret mission, but instead of a license to kill, he had a license to steal girdles and leggings. He looks like a kid with chemo who just mugged Mrs. Roper.
Oh, wow.
I know. But he had some great gadgets, too. Bulletproof lip gloss and a wristwatch that could tell him where the closest brunch was. Can you imagine what kind of spy Brinton would make? Don't scoff. In this day and age, maybe Sam Brinton is our new James Bond. God knows we hate the old racist, sexist one. Maybe it's time for a new 007, and it's 00 creepy.
Saving America isn't a job for one man or one woman. It takes someone that can be both or neither. Terrorists would love to get their hands on nuclear fuel, but they didn't count on this watchdog. With the help of stolen luggage, they is a master of disguise. From Los Alamos to the women's swim team, there's no place they can't go. They can even infiltrate the most competent, non-senile administration we've ever seen. They can't put they in a box, but can they put they in a jail cell? You've seen they in Pronouns Are Forever, Man with the Golden Gown, and Your Mom's Clothes. But this summer, Sam Brinton is the They Who Loved Me.
Molly, were you surprised to learn he was living high on the hog on our dime? And is that so outrageous?
Just in general, you know, you just realize you never know anything about anyone. Like, you look at this man and you think, what a sensible, sane person. He should totally be in charge of our nuclear waste or whatever it was. You know, this is just really shocked. I think we're all shocked that this man was not as stable as he appeared to be.
No, he doesn't. I don't know.
Hey,
I mean,
you know, just because you're unstable, that doesn't mean you steal.
That's true. There's a lot of unstable people who, no, they steal.
No.
They do. They're all thieves. Jimmy.
Give it to me.
So what do you make of this? This guy actually dresses worse than you do, but at least you pay for your clothes. You go to the Goodwill and you fork down that hard-earned $3 you got from telling jokes on the subway.
You guys are taking a lot of shots at my designer tonight, and I'm not really going to stick up for him, but his CNI dog deserves better than this.
Painful.
Here's the thing, man. It's amazing to think that the one bag this administration didn't steal was cocaine.
Yes.
You know? But this is like part of the problem. Like, okay, when you talk about him living high on the hog, like for real, if we were going to be constructive, he's technically at the same time flying every week for this administration. Think of how much money he saved us on baggage fees.
That's true.
It's almost like a push.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with identity politics appointments. You can't vet them because any pushback is, you know, framed as bigotry. Like,
Right.
oh, you're against this weirdo in a dress with a mustache. You must hate these people. And you're like, no, he has no qualifications for doing the gig. It's like the same thing that happened with Mayor Pete. Like, traditionally, if your nickname is Pothole Pete, you don't get left in charge of every road in America as transportation secretary.
Exactly.
It's like we're going to hire an education secretary named Summer School Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you would if he was gay because you can't criticize him.
It's like you're living, like this guy is, there's a difference between Mayor Pete and this fella. This fella's a complete whack job. But he was living his life in plain sight.
Yeah.
Which was basically telling you,
Yeah.
keep away.
Yeah.
Can't question me. You know, how dare you accuse me of this?
Think about this. Would you let that watch your kids? There's no chance. But he's in charge of nuclear waste management.
Kat, what do you make of this this new information? As a libertarian, it must leave you fuming.
Well, taxes do that in general.
Yes.
I think it's fine to want to, stand out and go against the grain. And clearly this person is an all eyes on me type of person. That's all fine and good. But you can't do that while also wanting to be the kind of person who wears stolen clothes.
Right.
This person is such a stupid person.
Yeah.
I don't understand. You have to choose one or the other, either a life of crime or a life in the public eye.
Right.
You can't do crimes in public.
Tell
Yes.
Joe Biden that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That maybe where they got it from.
Rob?
I don't know if you can't do crimes and be in the I mean, he dresses like the Joker. That was
And
the
then
Joker,
expect
right?
to not get caught. I
Yeah, you know what he is? He is a kind of a low-rent comic book villain.
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
good
yeah.
old days. I'm gonna age myself. But Batman, you had the Riddler. He wore a funny suit.
Yeah.
But the Riddler wore a great suit.
Yep.
You had the Joker, obviously, which has been done to death. I preferred Cesar Romero.
Yeah,
Yes.
who also, I think...
Yes. Burgess Meredith as the Penguin. He had the little top hat and a monocle. Like, criminals had flair. Maybe we're on the wrong side of this.
By the way, every single one of those references really connects to the young people. Greg, that's great.
Wait do my next reference.
I want to be in the meeting where they say, look, we got this secret mission that we need to send somebody on to be discreet about it. Who do we send on the secret mission? How about the guy in the green lipstick?
Yeah.
Like, what you'd think it'd be the nondescript person you sent on the secret mission, and him, you find something that's more appropriate for his
But that's
style.
that's the double agent double think. It's like you would never
Hide in plain sight?
hide and play. You would never pick the most ostentatious, attention-seeking person. Didn't the CIA used to do that? Didn't they used to use actors and people that used to? Oh yes, yes.
I don't think they ever used the guy in a green dress and lipstick.
Well, you know what?
But then I don't know. I don't know. The history of CIA is mystery to me.
You made fun of my references. Oh, do I have one for you?
Oh, really?
Man.
So I keep looking at Sam Brinton, and I'm trying to figure out who he reminds me of. And then it dawned on me as a kid, this weird comic strip called Henry. Did you ever see? Does anybody remember Henry?
Henry.
Yep. Too bad we don't have a picture of it, because that would be really helpful.
Henry.
Like somebody, even the people in the control room didn't know who I was talking about.
I still have no idea who you're
The
talking about.
creepiest.
Dude,
This is the creepiest. He was the creepiest comic book character. He was mute. He
Yeah.
was young and he was bald.
But they drew him like it was Charlie Brown if he lost his mouth in an accident.
I know, no. It was. I do not understand. And by the way, this was older than Peanuts. It came out in like 1930.
Well, clearly he couldn't eat peanuts. Look at his face.
Yes. Anyway.
I just feel like it's he looks a little like Matt Damon, who's made some very bad life choices.
Yes, exactly. He has the Matt Damon face.
That dude, Sam Brinton, looks like if the first person you'd see if you woke up in a basement with no idea how you got there. That's what he looks like.
That's always been my dream date.
That's hot.
Yes.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.